Okay, before I get started on this video, I just have to say this. Whoever who designed Garchomp was definitely high on something. I mean, look at it. It's a flying Sharkosaurus dragon that causes earthquakes. I mean, come on. You can hardly play a game on Battlesport or Showdown and not see Garchomp on either team. Remember last video? It is one of the most used Pokemon in the recent April and May international challenges, only second to Garchomp. Yeah, and there's a good reason for that. So let's ask the question, why Garchomp? Oh, and the $20 eShop giveaway is still open, details at the end of the video. There are really two main reasons that Garchomp is so often used, and that is its stats and its move pool. Let's first look at its base stats, and whoa. We're gonna start with its offensive stats. 130 attack is monstrous, giving Garchomp the ability to hit really hard on the physical side. 80 special attack is subpar, but can still be decently used in a few scenarios. And 102 speed, it outspeeds just about everything except a small handful of Pokemon in this format. As for its defensive stats, 108 HP, 95 defense, and 85 special defense is quite bulky, and allows Garchomp to take more than a few hits even without much investment. But stats aren't useful if it doesn't have any moves to abuse them. Luckily for Garchomp, that's not exactly a problem. For physical moves, there's Stab in Earthquake, Dragon Claw, and Outrage, though you should use Dragon Claw over Outrage due to the prevalence of fairies in the meta. There's coverage in Poison Jab, Fire Fang, Iron Head, Rock Slide, and Stone Edge, and even some out there options that I'm just mentioning to prove a point. Aqua Tail, Brick, Crunch, Facade, and Shadow Claw. There are also status moves that can really benefit Garchomp, mainly Swords Dance to set up, making that 130 attack stat really threatening, or Substitute to set up Substitute. Now Garchomp's ground typing is one of its better attributes. Ground is great, being immune to electric, and an excellent offensive typing, especially in the current meta. Though the Dragon typing kind of sets it back a bit, since it adds a dice for weakness to ice and weakness to fairy. Garchomp's abilities are meh. They're there, it's nice that they're there, but they don't actually do much. It could carry Rough Skin or Sand Veil. Rough Skin provides helpful chip damage to Pokemon that makes physical contact when they are attacking, which is kind of nice, while Sand Veil gives potential hacks in a sandstorm, which, let's be honest, isn't really reliable, so Rough Skin is usually the better option. So in summary, Garchomp is fast, has decent bulk, powerful attack stat, great stat, ridiculous physical coverage, and can set up for the sweep. This allows Garchomp to apply a lot of pressure, especially when well supported. I'm gonna quickly go through the top few items used on Garchomp and transition to the sample sets from there. The most used item held by nearly half of the Garchomps in the May International Challenge was Garchomp Z. This gives Garchomp a massive single target nuke and provides a one-time option to possibly one-hit KO Pokemon like Arcanine through Intimidate or Tapu Lele whilst bypassing White Guard. Next is Choice Scarf, the second most used option. This allows Garchomp to outspeed everyone except for maybe faster Scarfers, though preventing it from switching its moves. So it counts on Garchomp outspeeding usually faster Pokemon and picking up unexpected KOs. Lastly, Assault Vest allows Garchomp to survive special attacks that it otherwise wouldn't, such as Tapu Lele's Moonblast or Golduck's Hydro Vortex in the rain. Now for the sample sets. This one is for Garchomp Z Garchomp. It has a max speed, max attack, standard spread. Earthquake is a must as ground stab is way too valuable in this meta. Protect because Protect, and the last two slots for coverage, or you can save one slot for Swords Dance. This one is Scarf Chomp, an all-out offensive with EVs allowing it to outspeed any variant of Scarf Xurkitree, Modest Scarf Tapu Lele, and Max Speed Pheromosa. Mainly use this to pick up surprising KOs on things that would normally outspeed Garchomp like Nihilego and Tapu Koko. Moving first also means that you'll definitely get a Rock Slide out, which gives you some potential for flinch hacks. This last one is Assault Vest Garchomp. It is again full offensive with a slightly more defensive spread to survive more hits. You can find the calcs for this set and all the others in TrainerTowe.com, link in the description below. Now we can talk about team options. These include but aren't limited to electric types. Garchomp's ground typing allow electric types to use Discharge freely and get rid of Celesteela, Tapu Koko, and Magneton. Flying or Levitate users so that Garchomp can Earthquake freely. Furthermore, Garchomp can deal with or switch into rock and electric types that would threaten flying types. Plus, Garchomp could really abuse Tailwind support. Vikavolt, Pelipper, Gyarados, and Drifblim. Steel types, so as to help deal with Fairy and Ice types Garchomp will have problems against, while Garchomp can deal with Fire types that could threaten them. Celesteela, Katana, or Togedemaru. Fire types, as they resist Ice and Fairy types too, and can deal with the likes of Celesteela, Katana, and Ninetales, namely Arcanine, especially with the Intimidate ability. Common counters are Tapu Koko, Ninetales, Nihilego, and Pheromosa, as they all outspeed non-Scarf variations of Garchomp and can deal massive damage with super effective attacks. Flying types or Levitate users that can switch into an Earthquake to wall Garchomp or throw out super effective moves such as Celesteela, Vikavolt, or Gyarados. Gyarados being a particularly good choice with Intimidate and often carrying Ice Fang. Bulky Pokemon that can take a hit from Garchomp and then return a hit with Ice coverage or powerful attacks such as Porygon, Gastrodon, and Araquanid. Or Fairy types that can pressure Garchomp, especially when Garchomp doesn't one-hit KO them, such as Mimikyu, Tapu Lele, or Tapu Fini. In conclusion, you have to be prepared for Garchomp, because you're almost definitely going to be seeing it around. Here are some usage stats for the April and May International Challenges, the most used moves, abilities, natures, held items, and teammates that can help you decide on sets and teammates during team building. So yeah, that's all I have. Links to anything that I used to write this video will be in the description below, so you can read through them yourself. Thanks again for Nick for helping me out with the script. Subscribe to his channel here and check out our Facebook page here. Like the video if this helped you understand why Garchomp. Do subscribe if you want to see more of this sort of content. Also, the $20 eShop code giveaway is still ongoing, so just comment below to enter. And yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching and have a great day.